First here at noon, the Texas Rangers are now taking the lead on an officer-involved shooting in Burnet. Police say an officer shot and killed a man this morning who ran over his foot. Candy Rodriguez has been on scene for the last few hours.
Burnet Police Chief Paul Nelson says the officer will be okay. He was sent to the hospital this morning to get that foot checked out. Luckily, no broken bones. He was here by himself this morning when the shooting happened. He was responding to a loud music call at around 1:35 right behind me here on South McNeil and East League streets. Chief Nelson says when his officer arrived, he approached a red car. That's when the driver inside the car started to back up. The officer gave commands for the driver to stop, but he says the driver did not listen. The driver ended up running over the officer's left foot. That's when the officer pulled out his gun and fired, shooting the driver. The officer called EMS and tried to treat the driver for his injuries, but he died on the scene. Chief Nelson says there was one other passenger in the car.
There was a female passenger in the vehicle that was not injured in any way. She was checked out by Burnet Fire and EMS, and they were doing an interview on her to find out what was going on that part. I do not know what was said in that interview.
Is she being detained or is she?
No, she is out.
Texas Rangers are now the lead investigators. Chief Nelson says this is the first officer-involved shooting in over 20 years for the department. The officer that was involved in this morning's shooting was on the force for 3 years and has been placed on administrative leave as standard procedure. In Burnet, Candy Rodriguez, KXAN News.
And we will keep following this case for you throughout the day. Chief Nelson says he is not ready to release the names of the suspect or officer because the case is still under investigation.